your dreams can come true, your goals can come true. Our team was very definite on this is where they wanted to be. Um, this was one of their goals, the goal, and it's where we hope for, what we work for. Exactly where we want to be, and now we're just ready to have at it.
What's different about this season for you? How would you sum up the season for Jim Harbaugh to this point?
Just being on a ball team. This is a ball team like picture your favorite ball team you've ever been on, whether that was little league, high school, college, pro. Uh, this is a real ball team, and I just love it. I love our staff, love our players. Like Moses, I'm going to die leaning on my staff, and I couldn't have a better staff to lean on. Uh, Players, they great piece on Blake Corum today that Marty Smith and ESPN did. Just happy that people get to see the kind of guys that I get to coach. J.J. McCarthy, he was born for this. Can't wait to watch him compete. And every single guy, I could say the same about. It's a joy to coach this team.
In June, the exact guys that took over for you as head coach, you mentioned should be head coaches someday.
Mm-hmm.
Through circumstances beyond some people's control, they coached those games. What does that say about them if they were slotted in there in those conditions?
It's like it's like watching my son. My son did coach one of those games. Jay Harbaugh, Mike Hart, Jesse Mentor, Sharon Moore. Coached 4 of those games. It's like watching your son. It's like watching your brother. It's how I felt watching my brother's team last Monday night. Just that kind of joy to to watch those guys, watch Sharon lead our football team, and watch our players respond. Watch the team. Just how the choice of being galvanized and just giving it their very best. That's all we ask. Just give it your very best, and that way you'll feel good about what you accomplish.
Spiritual lessons that you learned from such adversity this year. What did you learn spiritually?
Oh, so many things. In a lot of ways, it has been a spiritual journey. It's been a mission. It's daily, weekly, monthly. It's a year now, 1 year with this team that they've been on this mission. It's been a happy mission. It's been it's been a joy, to watch guys make the choice to play as a team, to be unselfish, to play for each other, to give it their very best. And as I said before, just it when you're on a real ball team, and that's what our team is. Bo Schembechler has talked many times about when I was a kid, heard it when I played at Michigan. The team. In so many ways, this team is the team, and couldn't be prouder, couldn't be more excited than leading this team into battle in the Rose Bowl. What it means is, that your players know what it's like to be a champion. That's the special feeling. That their parents know what it's like to have a son, or a brother, or a grandson who's a champion. For me, for my wife to have a husband who's a champion, my parents to have their son be a champion, for my kids to know what it's like to have their father be a champion. It's not for me anymore. It's for all them and all that we're associated with, and they know what that feeling is like, and now they want to go do it again. That's the feeling.
Why do you feel like it's not for you?
I just had many of those moments, many of those successes. I just get more joy, seeing their faces, seeing their families' faces, just how happy it makes them to. And when you're a parent, that's what it comes from, really. I mean, when you're a parent, I mean, you're just hoping, you're praying, you're supporting that, that your child's going to find something that they're passionate about. And then once you see them find something they're passionate about, see them work through that, work to, and then to watch them become the very best. I mean, it just does not get any better than that. Yeah, everything's a one-track mind. I need to speak in we're a one-track mind. 48 hours away from the Rose Bowl. I mean, that's everything. That's our complete focus.
Jim, how would you describe the support that we've had this year? Illustration president, athletic director,
Yeah, support's been incredible. Our parents' support, the players' support, the galvanized team, the support from the staff, their families, their wives, their kids, our fan base. People walking down the street in Ann Arbor. I mean, it's been a joy. Everybody pulling in the same direction, all supporting.
I know you were asked about it before, but Jalen Milroe, Alabama's quarterback.
Yeah.
Your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I think he's incredible. He is their best thrower. He's their best runner. It's going to take all 11 on defense to stop him in particular. And it's a great team of receivers, offensive line. This is the best offensive line that we played. I think they average about 350 across the board. It's a very talented group. We're going to have to deal with them. And they're going to have to deal with us. And I think it's going to be one heck of a matchup. What's that? Go ahead.
You talk about this being a team, right? And how you feel like this can be a team. When was the moment, or when did you, I mean, you've known a lot of these guys for so long, right?
Yeah.
When did you feel that this year, this is the team? Was there a moment, was there a practice?
No, I can't think of the exact moment. It's just been, and it's been better. It's like better today than it was yesterday. Better tomorrow than today. It's just, it's that kind of team, and they're genuine, and they're down to earth, and I mean, unselfish, play for each other. It's, and when it all comes together, it's you just know it when you see it.
How much do your six captains set that tone with their individual personalities and different parts of the ball, and just how they all sort of lead in their own way?
Yeah, I mean, captains have been tremendous. The entire senior class, our fifth-year guys, every single guy on the roster has been great. The grad transfers, guys that transferred in, have made a huge impact. It's an incredible ball team. Tight end play? I don't know the exact percentage of Yeah, well, I do. I think it's every man. It's every guy. I mean, there's every guy in the kicking game, every guy in the kick return game, every guy, offensively, defensively. Alabama's got a strong defense. We have a really strong defense. We have an offense that's explosive and and able to, time of possession is capable of being really good, keeping the ball away from them. I mean, there's so many factors to it, and turnovers are going to once again be huge. I mean, there's a lot of factors in this game, and we feel like we've used about every hour, every minute, every day, in preparation, and our guys are locked in, and at the point now where they're just ready to play.
Why do you think this team was able to keep its performance consistent even though the circumstances
Yeah.
week in and week out?
Choice. I mean, it was their choice to be galvanized, choice to give it their very best, choice to play for each other, choice to be unselfish. All those are choices, and I just watched our team, on a daily, weekly, monthly basis, make the choice to do everything they could to help our ball team.
How do teams make that choice in this era? I mean, everyone's in different directions.
Yeah, I think it's a great question. It really is, and I have given some thought, and I think that our program is in a place where our staff, our coaches, our players, we do everything to support the other guy, on our team, anything and everything to support. Because we know what they're trying to do. We know they got their dreams, their goals, and they want to be really good at football. That's their passion. And I think assume that when you're a player and everybody's doing everything in their power to support you, then you're going to do everything in your power to make the choice to help the team. I truly believe that. Yeah. That'd be a sit-down conversation, yeah. After the season's over, that's not one that's able to get out into a soundbite, I don't know that somebody said that, but I know. I mean, there's been just rumors out there about the cloud and the catapult system, and our team has taken the same precautions. It's like rumor. People, just started talking about that, and very little about how that works. So just. No, I think our university server got hacked. I don't think that had anything to do with it. And please know, I'm not accusing anybody of anything. I really don't know.
I should know if you felt like you guys were getting impacted.
No, I didn't know. I didn't know. Don't know. Don't know as I sit here. Yeah, as I said, just the choices that our guys have made, coaches have made to, just be about the day. A one-track mind. Wake up and do everything in your power to dominate that day. Go to bed at night, then wake up the next day and see if you can't dominate that day. That's really worked for us. That's that mindset of a one-track mind. Is in a lot of ways of what has gotten us here. To create that one-track mind, yeah, that's probably a question of the what came first, the chicken or the egg. I don't know the answer to that one either. Again, I don't know. I mean, not making any accusations, and there'll be a time and place to sit down and think about and talk about all the nuances, because right now it is a one-track mind of using every minute, every hour, every day, get ready to play in this game.
Jim, how early on in the recruiting process did you identify Jaden Davis, and what stood out about him?
Pretty early. He's two-time Mr. Football in North Carolina, and the thing I could talk a lot about what's already happened, but I mean the latest is being able to watch him on the field and get to coach him. And the thing that is sticking out is like 1 point. You give him a coaching point, and I've given him 4 now in since he's been here, and he gets it immediately. It is the next rep. He's doing it exactly how I just explained it, and just the intelligence, the athleticism that it takes to do that, I found is rare. You can understand something and then athletically be able to just go do it. Not as opposed to many reps, much time on task. He's got the ability to visualize what you're saying, and then athletic enough to immediately replicate it. So that's special. That's something I've noticed immediately, and and a great guy, and so excited to coach him.
How important do you think it is for him to get these valuable reps during this some sort of environment?
I don't know how important that is, but yeah, just jumping in and just watching how he handles himself. I mean, I guess it's kind of important and cool for me to see, because you can tell. It's like watching JJ when JJ took the field for the first time. I mean, just the presence that he has and had, and to watch Jaden do that, very interesting. How is he gonna approach the first day, and there it is. There's the presence, there's the genuine confidence, there's the work ethic, there's the humility. I mean, it's great to see. His eyes on the target. When he throws a deep ball, quarterbacks have a tendency to lift their eyes up and watch the ball instead of keeping their eyes on the defender and the receiver the entire time. Coached him on the snap. I mean, like a lot of guys, they just don't take a snap when they're in high school. So, getting that coached up. There was a ball handling coaching point that I made. How to get away from center faster. That he just, immediately replicated. And one other on throwing a corner route that he just can pick it up, actually listen. There's a real art to that, like to listen, to really hear, what the instruction is, and then, to be able to embrace the instruction, and then to go execute the instruction. But hear it, really hear it, embrace it wholeheartedly, and then go execute it to the best of your God-given ability. I mean, he's got that talent to do all three. Seen a lot of footballs kicked off. Rick Minner has seen a lot of balls kicked off, and just knows, seen it all, done it all. Been a head coach, kind of a go-to guy for me. To ask how he sees something. How do you see that, Rick? And it usually just comes back spot on. Yeah, I mean, nothing but respect. the consistency, the consistently great would jump to mind, and know that it's going to be a tough competition. Yeah, they're one of the best teams, there is. So why would we want to be competing against a team like that? We're going to have to deal with them, and they're going to have to deal with us. And I think it's going to be one heck of a matchup. I remember breaking my arm, getting my arm broke. Experience has been good. I mean, they do a great job. Cesar Ruiz, just a number of guys, and when you talk to them, their experience was good too. I mean, they had one of those really good experiences. That's how I'd frame it. Pardon?
Why is he such a key figure for you and your team?
Just wise, and I have a feeling that if Jesus were to come back now, in this era, that I suppose that many of the biblical analogies, teachings would be about sports, as well as agriculture. It may be a combination, of the two. So, Solomon would have been a great coach too. I had that feeling. Jesus would have been a 5-star. He would have been a 5-star player, no doubt about it. He would have been a Hall of Fame coach. Good. Huh? Yeah, I really don't have to preach. It's there's so much of it is self-motivated. There's so many. They've thought about this, planned for this, worked for this, and getting locked, cocked, and ready to rock. They are locked in and ready to roll.